going to allow teams like MTech Storm to swarm out, to swipe, and spread that line of fire. So it's going to make your life so much harder, especially rolling down this hill. However, they'll both have to do it at the same time, and that is going to be tricky. Agoni8 reposition lower.
For I8, they've been taking shots from LGD themselves. I mean, we talked about how LGD was certainly a team to watch here. I mean, Maxman throws the LGD prediction in for this game. Happy days. It's the right thing to do. Considering on Miramar, they tend to have some good success. Chicken, it's a little bit dangerous there, but finally finds the third shot, which will take down that player, and R8 removed. MTech Storm playing a really good game there on the top side, realizing that so many teams would be battling for this position, and they could quite happily just sit along on that hillside for as long as possible. But it really has been LGD who've been the major problem for a lot of these teams. Maybe not getting the most amount of eliminations, but certainly knocking teams where they needed to.
LGD making the forwards push. Spray from Silas doesn't tail it. Backstop is still there. Silas under pressure as well. The rest of the team from S2G, MTech Storm from the top have been the arbiters so far, as you said, staying on that outside, just chilling, making sure that they get those angles onto players who are looking out that way. Hamzy spotted. Shot's not over there yet. They're more focused on getting that res for MTech Storm. You don't want to overcommit here. Agoni8 moved on into a little divot that they have below MTech Storm, so no sightlines there that way.
Saw break, pretty much just rattlesnaking it his way down, trying to keep the tail at bay and not make too much noise as he slinks away into the distance. S2G though, looking towards LGD at the moment, taking shots out towards them. They did have that backstop in MVM for quite a while. He was trying to get as many shots available to him throughout the remainder of that position whilst the circle was still moving in. Now regroups the rest of this team. MTech Storm have done a good job to keep 3 players alive despite so many teams having eyes on towards them. These nades could be devastating though.
MTech Storm, blue zone at the back, will need to push down. 2 players in the purple. Agoni8, but Chicken felled by LGD, suffering heavily. The Mini 14 tapping, and they will fall to it. Agoni8 given a lifeline by LGD there. So MTech Storm finally removed. That opens up quite a lot of rotation, and S2G now looking to dominate.
Finally, break is found. We're going down in 4th place. Still a good result for Box despite everything. And S2G on the lineup now, and LGD would love to look for some higher ground to play around with, but it is IA who's holding them back.
2 players from Agoni8. LGD, YZ takes a little bit of damage, but gets back to cover in time. Forwards push coming in from Kelsey. S2G coming off the chicken dinner, pops the, I think that was a flashbang high, a stun grenade coming through. Low swing from Hamzy, finds an opening knock. MPS though lines him up for 1 and 2. It's not good enough to take down the team, but it slows things down. And now I8 can move on through. 2 players versus the 2. Are they going to commit for these reses? I don't think they're in position just yet. Silas moves back. Kelsey on the forwards hold. And things slow down again.
Another flashbang over the top. Kelsey, the clutch maestro from that last game, looking to do it again here. It's on the line for him, and he took down the 2 players from LGD and now hopes to curtail the 2 players from IA who are trying to ruin the back-to-back here at PMGC.
Those are in hand. Oh, spots an angle, excellent. Knocks over onto Silas there. Doesn't get a flush just yet, but brings them back to 3. You have to commit for the res. Kelsey's position spotted. So much damage pouring out from this Groza. Has a hell of a bite to it. Kelsey falls down for it. The spray is good. Looks for more bullets down range, but gets backed off. Does stay alive, and there's the sideswipe. The crossfire is there, but a slur of HP now. Looking for the first aid. 3 players alive and kicking for S2G. The back-to-back is good, and they stay